Hey everybody, I'm back live on StreamYard. Um, So let me know if y'all can see me. I'm about to try this for the last time. If not, I'm about to go ahead and get on Instagram. I went ahead and um hold on y'all. I don't know why we can't make. Oh my god, let me know if y'all can see me because this is getting on my nerves. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna put it on here so y'all can talk if y'all want to come in and talk about topics. Okay. Hey y'all. I don't know what's going on, but let's see if it works this time. If not, y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and get on Instagram and then we can do a little live chat on there. This is like my third time getting on here, y'all. So I hope y'all can see it because y'all probably can't even see. Oh my god! Somebody try to call in. Somebody call in. We can talk about hot topics. Now I never did this before, y'all. So don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. I wish somebody else would get on live so I can go to their live and get on like Neek. Hey Neek, if you on here, you're probably not. But I need to get on somebody else live because I don't know what I'm doing. Hi everybody. Hey. Yes, girl. Pull out your hookah. Yes, it's definitely crazy what's going on in the country right now, but people are tired. People are tired. All that peaceful stuff, it's not working. I do feel like the whole thing was like a setup, though. I really do. I want to talk about being an influencer. Okay. Somebody call in. The link is in. Oh, wait, somebody's on here. Okay, so how do I do it? How do I do this? Wait a minute. Okay, I think somebody's on here. Wait a minute. I can't hear you. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Is that me?
I think so. Hello? Hello? Okay. I guess her thing isn't working. Yeah, I can't do this. Okay, wait. Hi.
Oh my goodness. I'm on here. Hey, how are you?
You don't have to show your face if you don't want to.
Okay, how do I? Okay, I got it.
You could just hide your camera. You don't have to.
Okay, I hit it. All right. How you doing this?
I can't believe it's working. I tried.
Yes.
for
I
hours.
seen the reality of Ming and them, the Mamiana gang using this system. This is a cool little system.
Yeah, it is. So you guys just put in a link and then you what do? You
Well,
just
I clicked on your link that you put in your the chat.
oh, and you can do it from your phone. You got to be on a computer.
Yep, I'm on my phone, mobile device.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny you went live on her because I had just came and checked on you on your channel. You
Where you
had a
from?
lot
I hear your accent.
Detroit.
Oh,
East side of
Detroit.
Detroit.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yep. How you been?
I'm good. I am good.
We've
I
been
just
missing you in these YouTube streets.
I haven't uploaded this month. I know.
Girl.
It's
What
just
is it
been,
like being a YouTuber nowadays? Seem like it has changed a lot.
I feel like being a YouTuber right now is it's hard if you've been doing YouTube for years because it's just like a huge change. Like everything is so different. And
Mm-hmm.
it's literally like you went from doing like for me in the sector
Mm-hmm.
of like beauty and hair, you go from doing like what you want to you have to do with like what's trending. Like the only things that you're able to like remain successful on YouTube with doing these things like it's like I don't know, a Beyonce inspired hair or Rihanna
Yeah.
inspired this or like that's the only thing it seems like people want to see now. They don't really like I feel like they don't really like original stuff no more.
Yeah. Follow trends and do
Yeah,
what everybody else doing.
Instagram ruined YouTube. Like I'll always say that Instagram messed you
Mm.
up. So everything,
Wow.
the way Instagram goes, kind of like how YouTube is. You know, like very
Yeah.
trendy. It's not really people not really unique. Like if it's something trending, it's gonna be 30 YouTubers doing the same look. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's like what's going on right now. So
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people doing pranks and stuff to they know that that's what drive the traffic, and it's just I don't know. The
yeah,
world
and
we live in,
I
girl,
mean
is something else.
pranks, and then pranks aren't for everybody. I can't like force my friends and family to let me do pranks on them, or like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how they're gonna react, or you know like that's just not everybody's lifestyle. So for everybody to want to see the same thing, it makes it hard. And I feel like because nobody watches TV like that anymore, it's like YouTube and Instagram is like people's form of entertainment. So they want
Yeah.
us to give them the drama and the I,
Right.
I don't have no drama. I don't have no drama to give. Like
Right. Anything for the coins is what they going for,
I'm
girl.
so like a regular girl. Like I don't have all the drama in my life.
And that's good, girl. Cause ooh wee. I ain't gonna mention no channels, but yeah, it's been a
Oh,
lot going on. Back and forth, girl.
oh goodness.
Crazy.
I'm so
Mm-mm.
past that on YouTube, the back and forth stuff.
Yeah, it ain't worth it at
At
all.
all. So cyber go back and forth with the computer and the internet. I can't.
Right,
I
right. Too
can't.
grown. Got way more other things to
Too
do.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Can you guys can you guys see properly? Trying to make sure.
Anybody else gonna call in?
Probably not. I think
Look, all y'all gotta do is click the link.
I think people are scared, or either it's I don't know. I don't know why people not calling in. I'm probably gonna hop on Instagram though, because more people are calling on Instagram.
It's a call-in feature on Instagram?
On Instagram, I could just join you to the live.
Okay. That's
So I don't
smooth.
know. YouTube is chirpy.
YouTube make it a little more difficult to do things
Yeah,
and reach people.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Because
going.
I'm actually interested in building my channels off the ground, but I
Mm.
don't know. It just take a lot. You gotta film, you gotta
Honestly, it does.
edit.
It does. But just start. You don't know. Like, just
Okay, I'm
start.
gonna do that.
Have your focal point of your channel. Don't be all over the place. Just
Yeah.
be nice and organized and just start. Like you never that's the thing about YouTube is I feel like when people are selling you guys these manuals on how to be a
Mm-hmm.
YouTuber successful, it's no manual. It's none of that. It's literally roll of the dice. It's like it could happen or it could not. It's like you never know. So it's like the only thing you can do is try and then your channel might take off.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
usually, if you're consistent and putting out decent content, like you're gonna grow an audience. Like it's somebody for everybody.
yeah. That's true. Cause
So,
I want to. I got a planner channel that I started, and I got a few subscribers on there.
mhm.
I have another channel I started years ago to like document like my Job Corps journey. But now it's like
Did you
that.
actually upload videos?
Yeah. But see, I want to take the channel in a different direction. But it's like I get stuck in between like which way to go, with everything. Because, the information that I have about Job Corps is irrelevant, right? Right now, because that was years ago. And then my other channel is like it'll be like a lifestyle
Well,
beauty channel.
What I would say is if you already got like a audience, even if it's small on that channel, just continue to go ahead and post whatever you want to post on there, because now with the algorithm of YouTube, if you like a new channel and you really don't have any audience, like your channel is just going to be like lost in space. It's really hard. That's the thing that's harder about YouTube as well now. It used to be everybody you're subscribed to, that's who's viewing your videos and see your notifications, but now it's just like only the celebrities, only the super popular channels, like that's what's promoted to you, even if you're not subscribed to them. So if you a channel that's starting fresh, it's really hard to get any promotion for yourself. So just start like your channel that already has a small audience. I would say just keep building on that channel. You don't want to don't start all the way over. Just keep building from that channel.
Okay.
And just make sure you use your tag correctly. Tags are important. I feel like they help with videos. Tags, titles, and definitely thumbnails. Like if your thumbnail grasps people, it'll attract them to the video.
Yeah, that's my thing too. I don't want my channel to look junky,
Right. And that's something I had to learn that with Instagram. Actually, a manager turned me down because she told me my Instagram was junky. She said my Instagram was junky, and I don't have an aesthetic that people that they want to use to promote things. And I was like, Instagram is junky. So I just went through and like, I used to have thousands of pictures on Instagram. I went through and took it all off, and now I'm just trying to keep this little aesthetic going.
Yeah. But see, my thing with Instagram is like, how do you find an aesthetic? It seems like some pages that I follow that has like, they get like sponsorships and they post like ads and stuff. It seems like they just post like regular images, but.
Well, when I say aesthetic, I mean like, it's hard to explain. Okay, it's like your Instagram has a certain look. Like, is it lifestyle? Is it just hair? Is it just people have that thotty aesthetic? Like everything is like it's like different like looks of your Instagram, and you want to make sure every picture you put up is like clean. You don't want to, girl. Like when the kitchen junky and you brought groceries and stuff all over the counter. That's not a good time to take an Instagram picture and post
roaches and bed bugs all in the photos.
Right, you just make sure your kitchen is clean before you take your kitchen photo. So that's what I mean by aesthetic. Like, it needs to be pleasant to the eye. Like when we look at a magazine, we don't see pictures with shit all over the place. Like it needs to be clean. Like it needs to be like a certain aesthetic. And unfortunately, that's just how Instagram is. That's how YouTube is. It's like they want you to have these certain things and have a certain look, and that's what make people attracted to you, especially if you're not showcasing like some type of skill. These are all the things people are going for.
That's a really good point.
YouTube is so hard now. It's so hard. Like even with me, like I'm a person, because I'm from the old YouTube days, I like clean backdrops, right? I just like a solid white or whatever color backdrop, but people want to see lifestyle. They want me to have pillows and candles and lights and shit back there.
Oh, that's really a thing.
That's really a thing. But I'm not doing all of that.
Yeah.
You're getting this backdrop that I spent this money on, and this
I know, right? You're gonna get what I'm giving you.
I'm not going to design my wall. But I mean, that's what people like. But I ain't doing it.
Yeah, it seems like it's so much that come with YouTube though. It's like you gotta please your audience, but then you also want to put out what you really.
And that's where like you have to find a way to merge the two. It's like say I did do a Beyonce inspired hair video, I'm gonna try to flip it and make it my own. Like it's not gonna be all the way Beyonce or whatever stylist that did it. I'm gonna put my own touches on it, and that's literally how YouTube goes now. It's no more just make up your own stuff because people don't even click on it if it's not something popular or trending. I noticed to put out something totally new and unique, but it won't even be in the algorithm. It won't get promoted to people.
And that's a shame, you know, people hard working time.
And whoever's trending, like Miss Doja Cat, somebody do a Doja Cat video, it's just gonna get views because that's what's trending right now. But if you do a Doja Cat video next month and she's not trending and all over whatever, people aren't gonna. It's not gonna get as many views. So that's YouTube didn't used to be like that. It used to be like whatever you post, your audience watches.
Right. And then with the child thing, to where they disable all those comments, I still don't completely understand that whole situation.
You can't cuss too much in your videos. You can't. All of my Fenty videos are demonetized, even though I try to be super discreet. I don't try to, show too much, and that's the reason why I do those videos like that. Because anytime I do a clothing video, they immediately demonetize it. I don't know why, but
so they're cracking down a lot.
Yeah. If you look in your monetization settings, it's like it'll say like nudity, and they consider nudity like cleavage showing. I mean, not full boob exposure, but just cleavage. Demonetized.
Girl,
too much foul language, demonetized. It's a lot of things, and
it's kind of like it's for the good of the community, though. Like what you mean,
yeah, but then at the same time, it makes you have to change your content. Say you do a broadcasting thing, and you're doing hot topics. You literally have to watch your mouth.
Yeah,
now, you can't talk about everything anymore, and yeah, it does help, but it's also channels out here like, what is that name? It's a white guy. I think his name is the most popular boy on YouTube. What's it? PewDiePie, Lee, something like that. And he says what he wants and does what he wants, and none of his videos are demonetized. So it's like YouTube can pick and choose. Like they real choose. Everything is and it takes such a huge cut of any of your earnings. People on YouTube don't make big earnings like they used to either. Like YouTube takes such a huge cut. Like
I thought it was only 40%.
Not anymore. It was years ago.
Girl, shut up. So it's like it makes it, it makes a aspiring content creator ask themselves, is it even worth it? Because it takes time to build your audience. And
it's like, say you did a video and you wanted to back in the day you used to put video response to me. So you can tag your video literally on my video, so people that come and watch my video can also see yours. And that was a way of promoting yourself. YouTube cut that off, video responses, and that made it so hard to grow your audience.
Yeah.
In the beginning, that's how I grew my audience. I grew my audience from people like Thomas Adriana and Tierra and so forth. We had video responses, and we could share each other's videos. And now it's just like, it's so hard to do that. It is so hard to do that.
They need to bring some of the old school ways back. Y'all the creators, y'all got to reach out to them.
Oh, they don't listen to us. They only listen to like the huge YouTubers. And if they don't have a problem and they're still getting views and making all this money, they're not going to have an issue with things. Because honestly, this new algorithm works for people with bigger channels. It doesn't really help micro influencers. Like I would consider it. I feel like anything under $1 million is like micro influencer.
So wow.
It doesn't help us. It helps people $1 million plus, the new algorithm.
Girl. Yeah. But it's so good to see you, girl.
Thank you for calling in. Is anybody else gonna call in?
You're welcome. Right. We all want to know. How's the baby boy?
He is so good. He is really, really good. Thank you for asking. Oh, somebody else.
You're welcome.
Do you still want to stay on, or you don't have to? Somebody else is trying to get in. I don't know.
Let them come in. I want to see what they want to talk about.
Okay. Hi. Are you in here?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, girl. Welcome to the chat.
I don't think I heard the other person. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hopefully my dog won't start barking in the back. Alrighty, so I've been following you for a very long time. Like when you first was making videos. Like I remember one of the first videos I saw was you explaining about how like a girl jumped you and pulled out your hair.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, it was. We had a huge fight at the show. Me and all my cousins at the movie theater. You guys know what show it is. At the movie theater, yeah.
Yes, and I remember you showing your hair because you were so upset that you pulled your real hair out.
Well, I think I heard you, but in the fight, I had just did a sew in, and the lady, she like grabbed my hair, and it like pulled on the side, and my hair came out on the side, and it grew back, but my hair is still thin right there. It never grew back, normal. It never grew back normal.
Oh, yeah. That sucks. Well, so I was just wondering some things for you moving forward. So, like, I remember, I want to say it was last year, you were talking about like you didn't really know the next direction to take your channel. And so I was just wondering, like, moving forward, what was your plan? Because, like, I remember that, like, you wanted to do the eyelashes, but the vendor that you had, they end up, it just didn't end up going the way that you wanted, and you end up losing money. And so I was just curious, like, what is your next, plan?
I honestly have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have no idea. Like with this YouTube thing, it's literally like I'm going with the flow because it's like something that worked for me 3 months ago is not gonna work now. It just keeps changing. So I'm trying to figure out what the focus of my channel is gonna be because I honestly don't think I want it to be hair anymore because I'm tired of it. I love hair. I'm tired of work. I'm tired of the work and not getting the recognition type thing with hair. So it's like, okay, maybe I should switch. I'm really into nails now. I love doing nails. I'm like, maybe I can make my channel more about nails. Still incorporate hair, but more nail stuff, more makeup stuff. Because hair is it's so stale now, and I feel like a lot of people just do the same things. And like I was saying earlier, with hair, it's just like everything has to be inspired by somebody off Instagram or something just to get views and people to watch. What is that noise?
What does it sound like?
I don't know. It sounds like this.
Oh, that probably wasn't me.
So
yeah, I don't know where that sound's coming from.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't see myself. I mean, I don't want to say I'm going to quit YouTube, but I don't see myself staying on here much longer. I don't know, unless I change my whole channel around.
Girl, you know you can't go nowhere. You locked in. But look, I was gonna suggest Patreon. How about start a Patreon?
Well, I know what Patreon is, but what is the purpose? Like,
well, so you can be compensated, like, because we love your hair videos. Like how she mentioned about the how she went way back to when she started watching your channel. I started watching your channel when you was doing like the flip over method wigs, and way back in like 2008, I think, when you was still at your mom's house or something like that. So that's where I started watching your channel, from your hair videos.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, I mean, Patreon would be cool.
Yeah, and it's like less filtered, so like you don't have to worry about guidelines. You don't have to worry about your video being censored because your shirt is cut a little too low. And then you would be able to, I mean, not like you cuss like a sailor, but like you would be able to say things that you wouldn't feel like, oh, I'm going to get a strike against my channel.
Right. Maybe I'll look into it.
Listen,
we'll sign up.
I'll definitely look into it. And so what you do, like little exclusive videos or something?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You choose. You could do audio. You can upload pictures, and you can do the videos. It all depends on like how you choose to,
Okay. That's
mm-hmm.
Another.
I think I like that. Exclusive content. Sounds like an idea.
All right. So my next question for you is home ownership. Mm-hmm. So I know that you've been expressing how even though you're from Chicago, like you do want to end up moving somewhere else. And so what's going on with that? Have you put any more thought into that?
I do. I want to move to Atlanta, but I don't think right now is the right time. I honestly want to move. My son is a little bit older, a little bit more independent. But I don't want him to be too old. So I told myself within the next 5 years, I think I want to make that plan to move because y'all cannot grow old in Chicago. No. Can't do it. I can't do it. And it's not even that I hate Chicago. It's just I don't like the weather here anymore. If we had nice weather, that'll be different. But our weather and then the cost of living is just like I don't understand it. Just the same way with like New York or something. The weather is horrible, just like here. So you spend all this money to live here, and it's horrible weather. And I can't do it anymore. I don't like it. I don't like the super cold and the 18 below weather, and it's almost June and it's still 60 degrees in Chicago. Like our weather is too up and down.
Yeah, I couldn't do that neither. Mm-mm.
I wasted all of my jogging suits I bought for the spring and the cool time because I know next week is going to be 100 degrees. So now it's just like now I don't have anywhere to wear all my jogging suits, and it's irritating. I want to go somewhere that has actual like weather that makes sense. Our weather is all over the place.
Mm-hmm. No, that's understandable. I'm up here in Seattle, and right now we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. So.
It's just cold here. It's probably gonna rain tonight though. It's horrible. It's just horrible. I hate our weather. So that's the main reason I want to move, and plus the cost of living. Like what I pay for my condo here, like I could just have an amazing house in Atlanta or somewhere south. Like,
no, I understand. I just went to Miami and I didn't want to come back. The weather was beautiful, the people were beautiful, everything was cheaper. So I understand.
And plus, I like in Atlanta all the successful Black people. I really want to live in like this middle upper class like Black community. That doesn't exist in Chicago. If I want to, I have to live with others, or and I'm not too keen of that because I grew up in others' neighborhood my whole life, and now I live in a mixed area of Chicago. But it's still like Chicago is very segregated and a lot of racist stuff goes on here, but it's more so undercover. People don't really know unless you live here. And it's just like, I just want to go to Atlanta. That's all. I really do. And plus, it's like the hair capital. And it just seems like the place I should be. Like I've always said that. Atlanta seems like the place for me, but I'm here for now.
All right. I only got 2 other things to say, and I will get off of your live. One of the things was that I wanted to ask you about your hair because I remember that I want to say on Instagram you posted a picture because you're still having the shedding, and so I was just wondering what's going on.
I don't know. My hair. I don't know if it's maybe stress. I don't know. I've never had that much. I have thinner hair. Like my hair is fine. But I've never had my hair shed this much, and I noticed it's not broken off. My hair is growing actually really long, but it's thinned out, and I really think it might be stress.
Do you think maybe you're lacking maybe some type of vitamin that?
Well, I was vitamin D deficient. Like I think according to the little chart you get from the doctor, like the normal level it was like 5 or 8, and mine was like on 1. Or something, so I have like no vitamin D. So I think once I started taking the vitamin D supplements from the doctor, because I had to get like really strong vitamin D pills, that helped with some of the shedding. And then I started doing like rice water treatments, and that's seemed like it's starting to help. I've always taken like multivitamins, all that stuff, but for some reason my vitamin D was really low. So I don't know. My hair is braided now. The last time I washed my hair, it didn't shed as much as it did that first time. The first time I had like this much hair, enough to make like a baby wig. Like it was so much hair. So I mean,
and then you gotta eat. You gotta eat.
Yeah, I'm a what do you call it? I fast. That's what it seemed like I do. Like I don't try to, but if I'm busy throughout the day, I just don't stop to eat.
Maybe try meal prepping then.
Oh, I hate leftovers. I hate meal preps. Ew. I hate it. Don't you hate heating up chicken the next day in a microwave? It tastes like.
Well, I don't reheat my food in the microwave. I put water in the skillet. I put my food in aluminum foil and put it in the skillet with water. Let that steam reheat it.
Now that would probably taste a lot better because the microwave is trash for reheating.
It is.
And plus, I'm not going to eat my food if it's been sitting in the refrigerator longer than 2 or 3 days anyway. Because even though I know it's not old, but to me, I'm like, that's old.
Yeah.
So like if I cook on Sunday, I'm not by Wednesday. If I haven't eaten that stuff by Monday and Tuesday, by Wednesday I'm just like, this broccoli looking kind of questionable now. So,
yeah. All right, this is my last question. So you have always spoke and been vocal about the colorism that you experience as a darker skinned YouTuber, and I feel like it definitely over the years it seems like it definitely has been more visible just because there's a lot of things that you have done 10 years ago, 12 years ago that people have done in the last 2 years, and a lot of people are making it seem like they created it, but people like you, Malibu Dollface, kind of was doing that before everybody else. So like how do you feel? Because I mean, I know that you experience it all the time and you see it all the time. So like, I mean, I know you kind of feel underappreciated for some work that you do, but like, I mean, do you see it getting better, or does it seem like it's still the same, like how it kind of has been for the last couple of years?
I honestly feel like I really didn't notice it as much until I feel like I feel like it got worse when Instagram popped off again. Like Instagram just it's almost like if you do the same thing as a girl she can look just like you but be a lighter complexion, she's gonna get more attention because it's just I don't know. It's just the way it is. I don't know. I guess I've gotten used to it. It's like I almost expect it. It's kind of like with my Fenty hauls. It's like my videos are demonetized, but it's a Caucasian girl that's not, or it's another girl that's not. But it's like, well, what is it different about me that you guys are targeting me? So, I mean, I guess I'm just used to the backlash, and I'm used to like kind of being overlooked. It's like, duh, like but that happened in my life way before I even got on YouTube. It was like, you go through that in school and you go through that with boys, and you get used to being kind of overlooked for being a dark skinned girl. I get that sometimes I'll have to probably work 1,000 times harder. It's just the way it is.
Okay.
It sucks, but I mean, I literally can't do anything about it because when you say it, people just call you, you're crying or you're making excuses or you're this or you're that. And I feel like having three whammies against you, being a female, being black, dark skin and black, and then being the size I am, it's just like it makes your whole thing really hard on this platform. And people won't admit it, but it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really do it. Either I'm going to change how I look or I'm just going to deal with the BS that comes with it.
Nah, just deal with the BS because
exactly.
Girl, it is what it is. But that's just how life is. But I do feel like once I got on YouTube, I noticed a lot more colorism, or just the internet, just being an influencer in general, I noticed so much colorism. Like it's just like it's everywhere.
Well, you know, that's them internet thugs, you know, because they're, you know, they'll say whatever they want to say behind
but it's not just the internet. I noticed it in my life, you know, with friends, with family. Like I noticed little things people say, you know, and it's just like I noticed it with my child. Like if I'm out, my best friend, she's very fair skinned. She's like she's fair to the point where she looks biracial. Mm-hmm. And we were in the mall, and her daughter is my complexion, while Kyrie is, you know, lighter skinned. And they had on costumes. It was Halloween, and they literally told my best friend, "Your son is so cute." And then somebody else told me, like, "Your daughter is so cute," because her daughter's, you know, like it's like people just make so many assumptions with skin tone. It's just so irritating. I'm so over it. So over it. Like a lot of people don't even think that's my child. And I just be like,
I mean, he kind of do. I mean, he looks like you, but you know,
he looks like me, but he looks like his dad too.
Yeah.
So,
well, let us be reminded, our Black is beautiful.
Oh yes, and that's something I had to grow to learn. Like when I first hopped on YouTube, I wasn't secure in my skin tone at all. That's something I had to learn to accept. Learn to love. And now it's just like I love brown skin. Like the darker the better. It's just like so pretty. But that's really something I had to learn. Even though I got told it every day at home, it was just like when you go out in the street, it's something different. And then when I got on this platform, you know, if it's somebody doing the same thing as me, but she might be shades lighter than me or 5 sizes smaller than me, and I see her take off, and I'm just like, oh, I see why I didn't take off. Mm-hmm. So I mean, but you know, it could be a number of reasons why, but this is what it seems like.
No, it is what it is. It's exactly what you think. It ain't nothing else but that, because you make good quality videos. You're good at what you do. So it's not those things, you know, it's because of your color. It's because, like you said, like what some of the people that you have tried to work with about your look, like they don't really want to say it, but that's what they're saying.
I even had to check myself. It was years ago, because you guys know how I'm just like in love with Rihanna, right? But it had nothing to do with her skin tone, but it was, somebody asked me, like, why am I always liking these women that look nothing like me? And I had to go through my head and think about, I grew up loving Mariah Carey, Maya, just all these ambiguous women that look nothing like me. And I was just like, what is that? And then I had to apply it to my YouTube and my channel. Wow, it's people that love me. Girls that look just like me are going to be in love with the girls that look like Maya and Mariah Carey and Beyonce and Rihanna. It seems like it's just the way it is. It seems like it's trying to change, but not so much. So, I mean, but I'm going to, you know, I'm glad that I'm on here. I'm glad that I can inspire girls that look like me. I don't like when y'all say to me, though, like, I love your confidence. I just be like, well, why do you say this to girls that look different from me? Or is it because I just don't look like what do I look like for you guys to expect me not to be able to take a cute picture or whatever the case is? It's just like I kind of don't like, I wouldn't go to Rihanna's page and say, oh, I admire your confidence. It's just like, we're like, oh, you're pretty and oh, you're this. And it's just like, why girls that look like me or darker skinned girls or heavier set girls is just like, you're confident.
I think you posted something about that like last week or 2 weeks ago. I actually screenshotted it because I thought it was actually interesting because it reminded me of the backhanded compliment that you're pretty for a dark skinned girl. Like that's not a compliment. Like what are you saying? Like, oh well, like you tolerate me because I'm dark skinned. If I was light skinned, I would just be pretty. Like it's not a compliment, even though people think it's a compliment.
But I was having a discussion with some people in my family, and it was just like, colorism is so internalized in a lot of us, we don't even realize we're doing it. Like I was in the car with one of my cousins, and it was like a girl, some people taking too long to cross the street. So my cousin says, get your black ass across the street, because it was a black person. But then when it was a white person, they just like, get your ass across the street. One like white ass. So it's like, why do we use black, or like, like why do we use that into an insult or into a joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have just said, get your ass across the street. You're walking too slow. Why does she need to feel the need to include her skin tone? So, and my cousin is not even a colorist or anything, but it just comes out that way because it's internalized for us to use like our blackness as a joke or insult. And it's irritating. It sucks. So, I mean, it's just like a lot of little things I notice with family and friends, and I have to check them on it.
Yeah, that's good you do, because we came a long way.
If I have my hair in a puff, they like, well, when are you gonna do your hair? But then when it's flat ironed, they're loving it, and it's straight, and so it's like stuff like that.
I literally just had a conversation with my mom explaining to her about how I remember back when I was transitioning, because I used to get perms and then I went natural, and I remember somebody who never had hair that grew to her shoulders, like at me, because I had my hair in a ponytail and I didn't have my quote unquote baby hairs laying down. And she was just like, oh, well, you need a perm because you need to touch up your kitchen. And I'm like, no, I don't. And I'm like, no offense, like I have enough hair where I can do something with it. So it's but, I was like, I'm not about to argue with you. And plus, she was lighter skinned too, so I'm like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. And so I was just like, oh, okay. So I was just like, okay, no, but it's all right. Thank you for telling me that. Like, until you can grow your hair, I don't want to get pointers from you.
But in our community, we deal with colorism as well as feature-ism. And feature-ism is just a whole, it's just a whole nother thing. But you know what? I honestly feel like feature-ism is what helped me grow my channel. I honestly, like, y'all might say I'm lying, but I feel like if I didn't have this grade of hair I got, or like the type of baby hair I got, or whatever type of look as a dark-skinned girl, it would be so hard to grow my channel. And I learned that.
I agree with you, because I do remember like reading comments when you were showing your natural hair. Yeah. They're just like
obsessed with the texture of baby hair. And I was just like, all I did was jealous. Okay.
But that goes back to the whole like, oh, because you're dark skinned, your hair is supposed to be 4C. Not everybody has 4C hair that is dark skinned. But that goes back to like what people think. People think like, oh, you're this color, so this is what you're supposed to have. Oh, not everybody dark skin has a wide nose. Not everybody dark skin has big lips. Listen, I am a chocolate girl and I ain't got no type of lips. I got my daddy lips. You know what I mean? And so like everybody knows that, but like everybody else in my family got them pretty juicy lips. But hey, I work with mine. I got a Cupid's bow, so
I had to grow up with YouTube though, because when I first got on here, like, I'm like my grandma this, and I'm half this, and that's why my edges and hair is like I had to like check myself, but I grew up doing that as like I was so used to doing it because it's somebody like you pretty, you dark skin, what you mixed with, like what your hair, like that's what I like had all the time growing up. So when I got on this platform, it was like I need to tell them, like, cause every time I did my hair, people would ask that. But to me, I feel like I just have like regular 4A, maybe some 3C curls in there type of hair. And it's like, to me, my hair is very normal, very black, it's not biracial hair. So I never understood when people would do that. I don't know what it was, but I felt the need to let y'all know my grandma is this. That's why I look like that's how I was. And it's just ridiculous. It's like,
no, I mean, that happens. Like my mom has hair like you, and she's darker than me. And growing up in the 60s and 70s, like literally that's what they would always ask her. They would always, want to touch her hair and stuff. And she was just like, this is just my hair. Like there's nothing different. You know what I mean? Like actually the crazy thing is that most of my family members, like we're all kind of chocolate, but like family members have hair that looks like yours. My brother's hair looks just like yours. Like the only one that I have wavy hair. And so even when that happens, like people kind of look at me kind of weird because it's like, well, wait a minute, you're chocolate, but you don't even have, I don't really have curls. I never had, you know.
I mean, it was so crazy to me. People would actually ask me, did I dye my hair? Like, is that like a admixture feature to have black hair? Like shiny black hair? Is that like not black African? I don't know. That was odd to me too when I got on YouTube. Like everybody swore I dyed my hair because it was just so black and shiny. They just like, what are you doing to it? And I'm like, nothing. A flat iron and some oil. I don't know. I want black women to like be obsessed with our features. And I'm not just specifically talking about skin tone. I'm saying any skin tone. Like I've grown to be obsessed with kinky hair. Oh my God, it's so pretty to me. I don't even want to get started, but I just like like somebody like Ari Lennox is so pretty to me. Like I don't understand how she's not like I don't.
Well, I mean, like, it's because she's chocolate. Like, let's be honest, it's literally because she's chocolate.
But her skin looks so good.
I love it. I love her hair.
My skin is beautiful. Her hair, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't expect white people to love her, but black girl, it seemed like black girls will more so go for. Now, I love Beyonce, love Rihanna, love all of them, but we'll go for them before we go for somebody who looks like Ari Lennox. I don't know why.
Listen, Kelly was always my favorite, and
Kelly too. Another one is just like, why? It's like, why can't it just be both? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't it be both?
I mean, that would make it too easy. That would make it too easy. That would make it too easy if people were actually able to both sides of the spectrum.
I don't know how old you are, but I grew up in the 90s, and I was like, it was so many variations of black people, from men and women and kids. It was just so much. Like, we had so many, like, it was biracial blacks, and it was just light blacks, caramel blacks, dark blacks, super dark black people. It was just like, in the 90s, they really knew how to, like, inclusion was great in the 90s.
It was a melting pot. Yeah, no, I was born in 91, so I remember that. I mean, even in my household, like I had a cousin who, I mean, I didn't realize so many different variations of black people pointing out like who's light skin, who's dark skin until I got older, because growing up, it was just like we were all black. Like,
I noticed it when I got older because I only seen the people that look like Mariah Carey and Maya now. That's all I see. And now I don't even see them. Now it's just like a totally another race. So it's like I don't even see somebody half black, a quarter black. It's just they're all others right now.
Like, what is her name? Kehlani,
yeah.
Yeah, I see more people like her colored.
Yeah, me too.
Danny Lynn. I don't even know all these new artists' names.
They all like the same girl.
Yeah, they do. The one that's messing with the baby. That's all I know. But yeah, no, they all.
Somebody says shows like Martin were very colorist. You know what? I didn't notice it till I watched it back. And I'm just like, Pam was bad as hell. She looked way better than Gina. I always thought that as a kid. But I used to, when Martin would call Pam BDB, I'm telling y'all, as a child, I'll be all up in Pam hair. Like her hair. What are you talking about? Oh, your phone's vibrating. Somebody. I used to be like, why is Martin always talking about Pam? I think Martin liked Pam. I used to think that, like, watching it as a kid. Yeah. Because I never understood, like, what is he talking about? Like, Pam is so pretty. Like, her hair is always cute. She looked way. I always, like, I say that now. Like, I wish they would have put Pam and Martin together and Gina been the best friend.
Oh, I would have liked that.
I would have liked that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been like, I don't know. I feel like that, but you know, they pushed the stereotype of the dark skinned friend that can't get a man. They got BDBs, you know, that type of thing, and that gets planted into people's brain, and those kids grow up and they have kids, and it keeps pushing the same old stuff. Unfortunately. Martin my show though. I love Martin. But I always watch it now and I hate how he used to come at Pam. Martin bothered Pam in every episode.
You know, and that's probably why I remember that I really enjoyed watching the Jamie Foxx show.
Oh yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Fancy, I was like, wait a minute, like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love when a brown woman is the love interest. Like, it's needed. It's needed. That's why I love Insecure so much. Like, just seeing girls on the TV that look similar to me is just like, yes, thank you. Like,
I remember me and my cousin used to watch BT, like 106 in Park in Rap City. And we would literally look at every video and try to identify the dark skinned girl.
Oh, like, goodness.
Yeah,
I do that now. I do that now.
I'd be like, wait, okay, there's the one in the red hat, the one in the I remember. Oh, sorry, what?
No, I was saying I did that back then too, but I wouldn't. You know, it honestly takes international artists for you to see yourself in videos. Like, I was watching something on MTV Jams, BET Jams. They show like different video playlists, and it was like it said quarantine playlist, like it was teen, like Jamaican, African stuff, and all their videos is just like beautiful brown and chocolate girls, and then they go to a fucking French Montana or whoever video. You know, they go to the American stuff, and then it's just like, oh, okay, here we go. With the American guys, they can't never show black women. Thanks. Like, that's how it is. And I mean, the last time I seen an American guy do a video with a lot of dark and brown women was like, you guys remember that song with J. Cole and Trey Songz? It was called like Can't Get Enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like all of island girls, and it was just like different shades of brown. It was such a good video. I just don't know, like, do the artists, do they hate dark-skinned girls or brown girls? Like people like Chris Brown, when Chris Brown was coming up, he had dark-skinned girls in the video all the time. But now, I don't know what happened to Chris Brown. I think somebody took his brain or something. He don't even look black no more. I don't know what Chris Brown looked like. He got a perm, and he swear he didn't have, I don't know what's going on with Chris Brown. It's disappointing. It's so disappointing. Oh, God. Ugh. Wale. What about Wale? Somebody said something about Wale. He must have good videos. I haven't seen any Wale videos. But Wale will do a good video and then say some dumb shit and mess everything up. They push an agenda like black women in general are less than. They first do a race, then they break it down to color, then they break it down to features. So it's just like anything closer to black is always less than. And I hate that. So, and that's in every aspect. You don't even have to be a YouTuber. This happens to people in regular workforce and school and applying for jobs and just getting loans and shopping at the store and it just everything. And people don't realize that it's deeper than just like people will tell you like, don't look for validation through music videos or media people. Like, the internet doesn't matter, but it does. It does matter. It does matter every time you open a magazine, you don't see anybody look like yourself. Because I was a huge magazine reader. And if I'm looking at 17 and Cosmopolitan, it's never a freaking dark-skinned girl or even a brown-skinned girl. And if it is, she's like this beautiful avatar statue that looks nothing like me. And I'm just like, do they have regular black girls anywhere? Whenever they show black girls, it's just like the super beautiful girls that look like Ducky, like this tall statue of perfectness. They don't even look human. Like, you don't see people like that every day. So, But if you look like that and do a YouTube, you definitely get popular because you're unique. To be dark skinned and be on YouTube, you better be unique. Something better be unique about you. From your hair, or you need to have a really deep, rich, dark complexion, or your body, or your eye color, stuff like that. You gotta have you just can't be a dark skinned girl and hop on YouTube. It's really hard. It's something hard. Yeah, it could be the smallest thing. Like the smallest thing. You have super long eyelashes, but if you're dark skinned and have those super long eyelashes, people will pay attention to you. Like that's how it is with being dark skinned. But if you're a lighter skinned girl, you can be so mediocre and just blow. No, I'm serious. Like you could just be like bad content, stale editing. You don't really give any instruction, but you're light and your eyes are hazel. And we're loving it. And that's just how it is. Dark skin is all right. Thank you, though. I think somebody else is trying to get back in here.
Yeah. So I'm a exit. Thank you for talking.
Okay. Thank you. You back on here, girl? Was you already on here? I think so. Can you hear? I can't hear you. I think her thing froze. Okay, you guys. Does anybody else want to call in? Y'all done made me waste my hookah. Ciao. It's gone. I'm going to relight it and get on Instagram. I'm about to get off here. Y'all done made me sad talking about this colorism stuff. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you guys. So I'm going to head over to Instagram. So meet me on there. All right. I had so much fun talking to you guys. I wish more of you guys would have called in, but it's okay. Okay, you guys. Before I go, I'm going to give a shout out to Beyonce on the Go. Go check out her channel, you guys. Kai Turner. Wait, no. You want me to stay on? Are y'all going to call in? Because I'm not staying on if you don't call in. I need to make... My drink is gone. I need to relight the hookah. So, okay, Kai, after you call in, I'm going to get off. But everybody go check out Beyonce on the Go's YouTube channel. You're welcome, babe. You don't have Instagram. Girl, I wish I didn't have Instagram. If this wasn't like a job for me, I wouldn't be on social media. I would leave. I really would. Social media is too much. Wait, so how do you call? Okay, hold on. I'm going to copy it and paste it. You said your ex is a crazy stalker. See, y'all should ask questions like that. We should talk about stuff like that. Sam144. I'm always on Instagram. I'm on Instagram every damn day. I just don't get on Instagram live. I'm always on Instagram. I'm on Instagram right now. I'm on Instagram right now. Okay, you guys, I'm waiting for you to call in. Oh, y'all, Paris is live. I need to go. I gotta go, y'all. I need to go watch Paris live because y'all watch Paris Milan. I don't know why it's not working, y'all. I don't know. But I'm gonna get back on here. I guess next week. Y'all need to try to do a live stream once a week, okay? Once a week. But I'm about to hop on Paris live for a little bit. So, somebody called in. Right when I was about to hop off, she called in. But it says device not connected. It says you have to connect your mic or cam before I can add you to the stream. Okay, is it back on? No. Hi. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Wait a minute. Can you guys still see me? It says my connection is messed up. Is it working?
Sorry, it's 4 a.m. over here, so
4
that's why you
a.m.
can't see me. Mhm.
Where are you?
The UK?
Oh, okay. Okay, the UK. That's I'm like 4. I'm going through the time zones in America, and I'm like, where is she? Okay, so you're in the UK. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so what questions did you have?
My question for you is, what is, apart from the colorism, what is the hardest thing you've had to deal with on YouTube?
Getting used to hate comments and people being mean, because I'm just like a really, like, you guys, I'm so sensitive, like, and when people either like attack you or bully you or say like hurtful stuff to you, it really affected me in the beginning, but I learned now, like, when I see something, sometimes it's funny, so I'll chuckle a little bit and then I'll just block the person.
Okay.
But that was the hardest thing, getting used to seeing negativity. And I had to realize, if I put myself out there, then, I'm going to get negative, positive criticism back and constructive criticism, So, I mean, when I see negative things, I just delete it. And it was another thing with YouTube that I had to get used to. The reason why I got on YouTube was to help myself with my confidence. I went through grammar school and high school without doing any projects. Don't ask. I don't know how. But like, my parents set up something with the teacher, and it was just like, when presentations came around, I would just do extra work to get through that stage. But I've probably done maybe one presentation because one of my teachers weren't about it. But getting on YouTube, I was trying to help myself be more confident, not be so shy, and it helped. But if this was like real life and we were like talking for real, I'll probably be so shy. It's so easy to do it on the on the computer, but in person, I'm a very, very, very shy person. I don't know why. I've been that way since a child.
So you're just naturally introverted.
Yeah, I am. But then when I get comfortable, it's just like, shut up, Ivy. I'm talking.
That's the same for me.
So I get like really chatty, and just when I'm comfortable around a person, then I don't seem shy. But if you don't know me like that, I'm just kind of like, her microphone is paused. I didn't even know that. Proceed on I can hear your background. Let me pause you. You can comment if you want anything else to say. Okay. Did you have any more questions? Beyonce on the go. I'm a Scorpio. That's my sign. I'm Scorpio.
Oh, how did you first get into hair? Oh, okay.
Well, my grandmother was a beautician, so she taught me at an early age how to, like, I learned at like 8 years old how to use Marcel's and like how to do a perm, how to do like she taught me like the color chart, how to lift the different levels. I learned all that at a very young age, a very, very young age. And doing extensions, I had a really bad experience with getting like a sew-in high school. And my aunt paid like $300 for me to get my hair done, and it was a mess. So I took it all down. It was the day before school started. I was a freshman going into high school, and I wanted to weave. I redid my own hair. Literally, I redid my own hair, and I learned how to do my braid base. I was watching America's Next Top Model, and they were doing the girls' sew-ins, and I saw their braid base. and I copied that, and then I just sewed the tracks on. It wasn't perfect, but it was good for a first time. And then I just kept practicing all through high school, and then I just knew how to do weaves.
Oh wow, okay, that's really impressive.
Yep, that was how I learned. But all of the I always could do natural hair and braids and things like that. But picking up like weaves and all that, I just learned. And I would see my grandmother doing like people would get like the glued tracks. Doing my sewing, I just basically followed the same, like the way that she would glue the tracks. I just sewed them the same way. Okay. And that was how I figured out my own little formula, because it wasn't on YouTube yet. I couldn't just go like search. I literally had to like find bits and pieces off TV to figure out what I was doing. It looks really good.
That's good then. I can't even comb my own hair, so
you should practice. Oh, this is another thing. My first sew-in, I couldn't cornrow my own hair either. I could do everybody else's hair. I did flat twists. I sewed my tracks to flat twist. Literally, like I really did. I sewed a net onto flat twist because I couldn't French braid at first on myself. Okay. But that got really easy over the years. You just have to keep practicing. Literally do one braid on the sides. Keep doing it every day, that same braid. You'll learn. You'll learn.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Does anybody else want to call in? Sugar, I see you. Oh, wait, no. Girl, I don't know how to pronounce this. Deshauna? Yeah, what's up?
I called back so I could tell you that I started working, so I didn't want to just be lingering around on the chat.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm about to get ready to get off of here.
Yeah. Anyway. It was nice talking to you.
It was so nice talking to all of you guys. Thank you for calling.
Can you hear me? The
rest of y'all, we're going to fight. Y'all done call in. Because there was a lot of people on the thing.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't. What did she say?
Oh, I was saying I just wanted to call back to let you know I was going to get off.
Oh, okay.
It ended abruptly.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks so much for calling in.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Okay, y'all. I'm about to hop off. Kai, are you going to call in? Come on, Kai. Let's see. Okay. We're going to take Kai's caller. She's going to be the last caller to call in. Then I'm going to hop off of here. Ooh. I'm kind of sleepy. Whew. Still not hungry, though. Oh, there you are, Kai. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Hi, I see you.
Hey, girl.
Hey. Hey.
I love your channel.
Your picture is so pretty. Why you don't want to get on?
Girl, I look horrible. I have no idea where. I can't find any hair right now. I got my bonnet on. I look crazy.
Girl, I understand.
So my question, it's a YouTube question. I don't know if you're tired of YouTube questions.
No,
can you hear me? My question is, well, for one, I have been watching you since like your very first videos, like you and Tierra Monet when she was like Black Tees, Pearls or something. Like when Glamazante was in like college. I've been watching y'all since the beginning. And Nitra B and Makeup Doll, I've been watching y'all since the very beginning. And Thomas Adriana.
Tell them about Makeup Doll. She don't get her roses.
Girl, give her all of her things. I need for y'all to give her.
I hate it. Oh my God. Oh,
I love her. And Nitra B.
I love Nitra.
Girl. So my biggest regret is that I didn't start YouTube back when I initially wanted to, because like I said, I've been watching YouTube since before it became the platform to be on. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, now that it's overly saturated. No, let me not say that, because it's not overly saturated. It's good. It's still good.
Well, I feel like YouTube, is it oversaturated? It's not as oversaturated. YouTube just don't promote everybody like they.
They don't. They
promote crazy. The same people. It's unless you know those people or hang out with these people. Right. It's really hard to get promotion.
My question to you is, because I see that like collabs are a thing of the past. I don't see a lot of people doing collabs unless it's with a particular brand. My question is, because I want to start YouTube. I'm on a MacBook now that I bought. I bought a camera. I bought the whole shebang. My question to you is, what would you recommend a first video to be, and how do you like organically grow your channel over time?
For me, okay, so your first video,
I'm sorry if you hear my son bouncing around in the background. He's
do you want my opinion to the new age YouTube or the old age YouTube?
See, I would love to do old age YouTube, but apparently new age YouTube is what's going to get me seen.
Honestly, you know what? The best bet for people coming out now, you can't just do a makeup tutorial or hair tutorial.
Right.
The best thing to do is to mix it in with a topic, a hot topic, like I don't know, like blend it with something else mixed in with the hair tutorial, and then that'll help your video be promoted. Because if you just do one set thing, it's hard for it to stand out from the rest.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So like if you do a summertime makeup tutorial and then you say, let's talk about people looting. So then that'll help your channel like grow.
Gotcha. Because I know when you first start, you're kind of like, you don't want to be all over the place because nobody knows who you are. So you can't do like a simple vlog or
it's really hard to do that. You have to start with something trending nowadays. Like I don't even know how, unless you're doing like something crazy, or like I don't know how you would get started without attaching it to something already trending. Like I don't know.
Right.
Unless you do that, I really wouldn't know. You couldn't just do a daily vlog about your life without, like, you would have to incorporate something going on, because your channel would not show up in the algorithm. Your channel would just be lost in YouTube space.
Right. Do you use Final Cut Pro to edit? Or
I do.
Okay. Oh yeah, you were talking about that earlier. I was trying not to spend that money, but I feel like I'm gonna have to spend it.
Oh my god, girl! When I first started YouTube, I tried to search. YouTube used to have these little hacks where you can like download the stuff for free. Like,
I remember that.
These little I don't know, like little folders. Like you could find the program for free, but now it's just like, after so long, I was like, let me just
buy it. Yeah, I think because again, I'm into the old age YouTubers, and shout out to Thomas Adriana. I am so glad that she came back. I am so glad she came back.
Right?
I was so sad when she left. She came back with a bang. But when I watch, I watch YouTube so much that I don't watch TV. People are like, what are you doing?
I don't watch TV. Nope. Well, I watch TV, but I don't watch like news and all that type. I get all, like, I watch YouTube about with news. Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't watch Netflix.
I'm turning to Nick at Night. I'm turning to Lovely T. I'm turning.
Oh my gosh, I love Lovely
Milan. T. I'm watching Chrissy. Like, these are people I'm watching.
I watch Lovely T a lot. I do watch CNN with my grandmother, but as far as like the news or getting updates on current events, I watch Lovely T. I also like Funky Dineva for like. I like him. He's good.
I watched him. I used to watch him a long time ago. I don't even know. I was subscribed. I don't even know what his channel is anymore.
It's there. He just did a video, I feel like maybe yesterday or the other day.
YouTube's good for that too. They won't even promote people's channels. Like, when you subscribe to somebody, you won't see it, or they'll unsubscribe you.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think since my channel is such an old channel, I think it's like lost in the algorithm.
Oh yeah. Do you think you could put stuff on your other channel, like on your?
I mean, yeah, but then sometimes I'd be like, I'm not lost in the algorithm, because as soon as I put up a Fenty video, it's like
oh yeah,
1,000,000. So, so I'm like,
when I watch your videos, like your makeup tutorials, I be looking at your makeup tutorials so I can figure out what shade foundation I need to buy, because as you can see, me and you are kind of the same complexion. So I'm like, okay, I'll be in Walmart and I'll be pulling up your video and you're like, hi guys, welcome back. I'm like, okay, I need to know what shade she uses so I can figure out which one I need.
Oh my god, it is so hard when you're trying to find a foundation and you're looking for your like, are you like NW4748? Is that your color?
Yeah.
So I'm searching like, and you don't see nobody.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I found a foundation, but now concealer is like the hardest thing because I have deep set eyes. So I have to like make sure that I get my under eye circles. So me finding a concealer is really, really hard. Like I've gone to Walmart and Sephora, small
You should use that L'Oreal. Oh, what is the name?
Infallible, the big thick one.
No, I feel like it got like a little cushiony tip.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Rub it on there like a glue stick type bottle.
Oh! It looks like
and it's like
about the age rewind, not the age rewind.
It might be the Infallible. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's really good. I'm gonna press it really quick so I can tell you, but it's really, really, really good.
Yeah, because sometimes if I do like my under eye concealer, if I do it my shade, my face has no depth to it. But then sometimes I'll go too light, and I'm like, I look ashy.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it'll start looking ashy. But you can't go like the concealers they recommend for our skin tone. It's not bright.
Not right. It's not right at all.
Not great. So you have to go like a few shades up. But I still haven't found a concealer that doesn't crease. If you
so it's not just me. I thought it was just me.
That's the thing with makeup. All of it is like, I mean, some of it lasts a little bit longer than others, but all of it is like it's still gonna crease. I don't understand. Like people put on so much, and then I always wonder what they look like in person.
Right.
Like I know I can see your creases.
Right. Right. And then me learning how to do eyeshadows now, like how you have your eyeshadow now, I would look like I have to work really hard to get my eyeshadow to look.
I only have brown. That's it.
But it doesn't look like you have on just brown. It looks like you work like looks really good.
It's literally brown.
It looks like you did brown transition shade,
down brown or something by MAC. That's all I have on my whole lid.
It looks like you did a transition shade. You blended it in. You got another shade. You picked up another brush.
My eyes are too small. I don't got time for all that. I want to do all that, but it's to me. It started looking like my eye is like flooded full of.
I have hooded eyes, so if I put too much. If I put too much eyeshadow on, it's gonna look crazy.
But this is the one. It's the instant age rewind. That one.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, I like this one. It's really good. From the drugstore. It's another one that's really good too, but I don't remember the name. But it's a lot of good concealers you can find in the drugstore. But the one that I use now that I really like the Too Faced one, child. The big one with the big applicator.
Oh yeah.
Really good. But that's the only one I've liked over time. It's really hard to find one that doesn't, because some of them crease real bad. Like that NARS one. No.
There was one I got from a high-end brand, and I can't think of who it was, and it didn't do well. I can't think of who it is now, but I was like, yeah, I want my money back. But
I don't like cream highlights, concealers, whatever. I don't like cream. I feel like it just crackles on my face.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I keep my makeup kind of neutral. I don't know. I love a neutral look. So
yeah, neutral looks are good.
And if I do colors, it's like, maybe a purple. But I don't really like the in your face. Like
whenever you do your videos, you're like, okay, guys, I know how I feel about color.
And it's barely any color. Like I tap it on there.
Yes, can we get a makeup tutorial? Someone just commented and said, can we get a makeup tutorial on this in-depth eyeshadow look that you have on right now?
Y'all, every time I do an eyeshadow look, it's this, but I might put some gold in the center or some glitter. Like it's literally the same thing, but I'll do it again.
I'll do it one more time for the one time.
I'll do it again if y'all want to see it, but it's so basic. I think you think that because lashes really pull looks together. So when you do eyeliner and lashes, it really makes it look like you have.
Oh, someone wants a hair tutorial too.
Oh, I got hair. I'm actually editing a hair tutorial. I was almost finished editing it before I got on here. I did this hair, and this hair is actually, y'all probably can't even tell. It's like I was going for this deep blue aquamarine color.
I was gonna say I can see it in the light, like when you move the hair.
It's like blue black, but it's like blue black and like green in it. It's hard to explain, but I use this really pretty color called Blue Jeans from what's this brand? Oh God, I don't even remember the brand. Y'all will see in the video.
Do you still do the flip over method? Somebody just said something about the flip over method.
I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm gonna do it before the summer is over. I've been planning it, okay? So just hold tight. I'm gonna do a flip over.
I'm over here speaking for the people, like, hey, we need this. Hey, we need that.
The comments on StreamYard come so slow. It's no comments on here after 10:16. So it's gonna take a minute.
Oh yeah, for it to come.
I don't even, whatever you see, I probably don't see it yet because for some reason it's loading really slow.
I can see them on my end, but I can't see.
Well, they're popping up now, but at first, now I'm at 10:19 and 10:20. So my last one I can see is, can we get a makeup tutorial? And then here's the flip over. I don't see anything about eyeshadow yet. Oh wait, well there it is. Okay, I guess I gotta keep refreshing this so they could. Oh God, I don't like StreamYard. I don't like StreamYard. What would Ivy do video? What am I supposed to do? What would Ivy do video? What is that? What is it supposed to be? Different topics?
Is it? I feel like it's when people, maybe they send you stuff and they ask you what would you do, or like different things. Like they ask you for advice.
You guys send me the topics and I'll do it at this point. Because I don't know what to do with YouTube no more. That's why I haven't uploaded this month. Because I'm just like, like I don't know what.
Someone said yes, Kai, for the people's advocate.
Oh, because you reading the comments.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments.
You see them before I see them because I don't.
See them. They come immediately for me.
No, not for me. Now I'm on 10:23. I see it now. That comment. But okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'm probably gonna get on Instagram Live for a minute after I relight the hookah. Thank you for calling in. It was fun.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, you guys, so I'm getting ready to get off. Thank you. Next time I get on here, send in topics, y'all, so we could talk about certain stuff because this was all over the place. Y'all could actually call in too. I only have 4 people calling in, but y'all always asking me to do this live call-in thing, and when I do it, y'all don't call in. But okay, y'all.